the reason why I don't get in trouble is because I don't go fisticuffs. I'm a wrestler. Friggin' when I was at Yakadu's and got into a conversation with these people that were just trying to. I mean, I didn't get any trouble and such. I was able to drive home without any trouble. And, but the police came out there because people fled and whatnot. And now I had lots of my hair being pulled out. But one of the bartenders said that I actually shot the person. And it's like, no, I didn't. I mean, like, I looked at my hands and so, and it's like, no. And like what I did is, I mean, because when one grapples, you throw a fist, in the back of the head. I mean, I can't do it appropriately, but that's so do a proper collar and elbow tie. Someone tries to take a swing at you, so oops, hold on. So if someone tries to take a swing at you, and the thing is, so this is my left hand right here. Oh. Anyways, and so someone tried to take a swing at me, and instead of going for, I mean, it was just position, and I was wearing flip-flops, slippers, and whatnot, and, I wasn't expecting, to get friggin', but I caught it, and instinctively, I threw a fist right in the back of the head. And then you get it to come around here, and you don't grab. I mean, because you can't get the full power. Remember, your fist is a hammer. And there's understand one's body. But police need to learn how to wrestle. They go into close quarters situations, and it's like if someone's submitting, like maybe, and that's what people need to do is maybe, and that's why I say that there needs to be proper procedures. There needs to be a class that is taught to people on the proper procedure to deal with police officers. Because a lot of police officers are overly excited. They are undertrained, under improper leadership, institutionalized to work against the citizens in which they represent, being that they're police, their obligation is to protect the laws that are created by politicians in order to protect corporate interest and expand the wasteful government. No anarchy. No anarchy. No a proper organization, business, machine. There's a proper manager. We have too many managers that are working for the wrong reasons because friggin' politicians have kids and they put them in jobs without training. Because a lot of this crap is not freaking rocket science. demilitarize the police. We can't afford to fund them. In fact, they're under. Well, the thing is, they're properly funded, but they're spending their money on military surplus, in which they have no reason to be allowed to use that equipment. They're poorly trained, absolutely poorly trained. Police should be doing marksmanship training at least once a month in order to wield their sidearm. At the same time, they need to practice scenarios within their ranks. And kind of like what the military does with Op 4. I might be wrong about that one. Op 4. I mean, basically opposition force. So I think I'm right. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I freaking heard this stupid song. Anyways, I can't remember. I think that's part of that same song, huh? But this situation, it's nonsense. Like what's going on? Especially now. Maybe I should just shut this off and freaking just stop while I'm ahead, because I really can't remember. I got distracted by Stained. Fuck me. Fuck me and a gold ass. Dude, that was the shit back in the day. Freaking like Jerky Boys, Adam Sandler on cassettes and stuff. I used to listen to that shit. Weird Al. Like Weird Al became like a big thing because of Amish Paradise. But no, anyways. So going back to like the whole grappling, ordeal and stuff. Police need to just de-escalate their force, and they don't need to be defunded. They need to be, because they're overfunded. If they're buying military surplus, and that they're not even properly trained for to use, and they're not going through the proper training, marksmanship training. They're not going through. They're not trained within the ranks. And what this does, this is take away a SWAT. They're a different breed. Allow them. They need it. The average police department does not need an MRAP, a mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle. They don't. That's what I drove around in when I was in Iraq. No. They don't need that shit. We don't need a militarized United States of America. USA. I don't know how to say United or U. And yeah, I've definitely been drinking, but it's alright. The police do not need to be militarized. This is something I've been going after for a long time. And they abuse their power, and it's not anything new. And the only way to fix the system is we need to regulate our government. Holy shit. Really? We need to regulate our government? Because all our obligation is, it's just to vote. And when we vote, we don't pay attention to what our managers do. Managers, this is the reason why perpetual motion does not exist, is because the only way to achieve perpetual motion is to have a particle, to have a something move without any force infinitely. Who's to say that doesn't happen? Because it probably does happen. But the only way we can figure it out is if we watch it. But if we watch it, we become a manager of that experiment. And so, it might not be efficient. Double slit experiment. Think about it. And so when we have all these managers that are demanding all these things from us in order to help them do their job because they care. Fuck that. They don't care. No, they do care about lining their pockets with our money. Trickle up economy. And it's a sick damn world, and we're being fucked. That's what we need. We need to occupy the White House. We need to, fuck Wall Street. Go straight to the damn source. Let's camp in front of the White House. Right outside the gates. Right outside the gates. Just be ready for National Guard. Pardon me. Respect. But yeah, just be careful of the National Guard. Don't get distracted with this construct mass media is telling us. Don't. That's part of their strategy. Just think for yourself. At the very least, use your mind with your heart. Bring them together. And that will help everyone. I promise. Don't become the evil. Please. Be safe, be kind, stay strong. I love you all.